Hi Libra, this is going to be your reading for the beginning of November. It's good primarily for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Libra in tropical astrology. However, it could resonate anywhere where Libra is in your natal chart. It is a general reading, however, so it might not resonate with everyone that watches, okay? Check your other placements too, Libra, if this doesn't resonate. You can find a lot of other important information if you watch readings for other parts of your chart on this channel. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website is down in the description below this video. And if you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. I read for you here every week, Libra. I also read for you on a channel I've dedicated just to you called Soma Chandra Libra. I do love messages on Soma Chandra Libra for Libra and also Sagittarius. I read for all 12 zodiac signs here. So get into the vibe on both channels. Let's take a look at what the new moon in Scorpio energy is bringing in for you guys. Looks pretty damn good, Libra. What came out of my first oracle deck for you was happiness and humor. This is what you're meant to be focusing on right now, and you may feel this way this week. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. It seems like a simple message, but it's actually kind of deep. I love these playing dolphins. You may have a very playful week. When you're happy, you're on the right path. When you're not happy, you might need to pause and take some inventory. The feeling of happiness means you're on the right path. So go towards the happy, get happy, and also humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. If any of you feel like you're having a shit show kind of week this week, stop and see the humor in it. Like sometimes life just is like a John Hughes film. You're like, oh my God, what am I doing here? When I saw this card, I actually saw Molly Ringwald in the movie 16 Candles, which is a movie about teenagers that came out in the 80s when I was a kid, and like everything, she was like Charlie Brown. Her life was like, she perceived it as shitty a lot of the time, and she was just kicking a can. There was something so humorous about it though. I felt like it might be that kind of week for you. Like if the shit goes down, you can just say, welp, at least I'm still standing. Like try to see the humor in things this week. Try to focus on the lighter side of life and move towards things that make you happy. Laugh off the things that suck. Yeah, I loved it. I saw 16 Candles. I'm like, yeah, it might be that kind of week for you guys. 4 cards came out of the Enchanted Map Oracle deck for you. The first 2 cards that came out, they kind of came out together. Often my Oracle decks like to talk in pairs. They pair up. One Ring Circus and Cleaning House. Okay. The first message I heard was, y'all are going to be a one-ring circus, in particular in domestic life. This may also be going down at work. Are you doing everything on your own this week, maybe, Libra? You may feel like a one-man band, a one-man woman. This might have come out for you guys before. The Cleaning House card has come out for you guys a couple of times in the last couple of months, I think. So I do think that you'll be doing a lot of cleaning house in your life, literally, and you might also be doing it alone. You may also need to clean some things out of your life so that you can get a higher perspective. But I think a lot of you will feel like a one-person army this week. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it, okay? Don't be a martyr. Make your kids help you carry in the groceries. Do not pick up the slack for your partner 24/7. You know, they have arms and brains too. Conversely, some of you may really prefer to do stuff on your own. You may feel like you've plateaued and that you're on a bit of at an island. You might feel like an island right now. Some of you will like this feeling. Some of you will not. Focus on cleaning out what you no longer need. Also, this was cool. Education and follow the leader. This is a very specific message. Some of you are undergoing an education process. Perhaps it is to be a leader. Some of you may want to lead an education process. Conversely, some of you may need a leader at this time in an education process. Make sure you find someone qualified. Some of you are learning how to be leaders. This is good. So focusing on education, and also ask yourself, are you the leader? Are you the caboose? Are you one of the middlemen? You may need to follow a leader or be a leader this week. Yes. Wisdom of the Tao was also cool. Horse, free spirit. I love horse. Horse is one of my totems. They do not give up. They do not quit. They have a lot of stamina, action, and drive. Go for it. Signs of good fortune are all around you right now. You race off again fearlessly to a new level of achievement and success. Your intelligence and resourcefulness, empowered by heavenly inspiration, will take you far. but remember to take a break. So I feel like you guys are going to move into November with a lot of drive. I think you race off towards new things pretty quickly. You want achievement, you want success, you're going to feel resourceful, you're going to feel smart. Why wouldn't you? You're an air sign. I think it will be a week of inspiration. Just pace yourself. Remember to take breaks, because otherwise you'll lose momentum. The energy of a knight or a horse in the tarot often flips into the reverse and plateaus. That's normal. If you want to have sustainable drive and energy, make sure you take breaks along the way. But there's signs of good fortune. You're being given a green light to go for it for something that you've been working towards or you've been thinking about. Also, dragon, power, smooth soaring ahead. You can lead with authority and mystical power. You are blessed with innate courage, tenacity, and sophistication. Well, that's nice. Libras can be very sophisticated. Scorpio too. Very bougie, very sophisticated signs. But you are your greatest challenge. Refrain from self-criticism and doubt. Ultimate success is predestined. Whoa, I love that. So if you have an Achilles heel this week, Libra, in regards to your own personal power and authority and sovereignty, it's self-criticism and doubt. We all doubt ourselves from time to time. That's no reason not to push through it. Stress tolerance is a thing. Ignore your inner critic, because ultimate success is actually predestined for you. I also see transformation. We are in Scorpio season. When I read for you on my other channel, Soma Chandra Libra, death came out for you. The last reading I did as we got into Scorpio season. I feel like Scorpio season is going to be really powerful for Libra. I think you're going to enjoy the transformative, deep energy of Scorpio season. Check your Pluto and your Mars placement, in particular your Pluto placement. Transformation is a thing right now. A cycle that has completed itself is ready to regenerate. So don't be afraid of what grows in the place of something that has died at this time, Libra. Profound change must occur for the good. Transformation and rebirth are on their way. Become a seminal part of this force and grow. Yeah, it's time to let things die that no longer serve you and move forward free-spiritedly with a lot of power and passion. Loved what came out in the tarot for you this week too, Libra. The first card out of the two sixes, I have sixes here. So sixes are pivot points, they're transitions. We leave behind conflict, loss, and change. At the center of everything for you right now is the Six of Wands. Now it's in reverse. Sometimes the Six of Wands in reverse can feel like failure. It can feel as though we are humbled and knocked off a high horse. Sometimes it means we didn't get the girl, we didn't get the guy, we didn't get the job, we didn't get the promotion. But it doesn't need to mean that. The Six of Wands in reverse asks you a very important question. What is your personal definition of success? Maybe you're not ready to put yourself out there. I think it's a week of looking at places where you haven't gotten the recognition that you wanted and asking yourself, well, it might not be a week of external validation. It might be a week of internal validation. There is a lot to be learned from the Six of Wands in reverse. If you feel like you've been knocked off your golden pony in any way, ask yourself why. There could be quite a bit to be learned. I think the reason here, the catalyst is the Six of Swords. I hear a very specific message here. These are both, the Six of Swords is the land in between, a bridge being crossed, and the Six of Wands, it looks very much like the Six of Swords, or the Six of Swords usually looks in the tarot, which is moving to calm water. Some of you might not be ready to step into a spotlight of some kind, or maybe you're not feeling as successful or putting yourself out there the way you want to. This could be intentional because you're kind of at an in-between phase. Right now is a time of releasing things that no longer serve you. You know, that cleaning house card, very much so. Allowing yourself to experience an in-between phase. It is a rite of passage. I think you're kind of letting go of some things that have recently been difficult for you, focusing more on internal validation. Not ready to put yourself out there quite yet, maybe. That's why that's happening, because you're in an in-between phase. Some of you are asking, what will bring me success? You'll find it, because the Six of Wands is here. What's driving you is the Magician and the Seven of Wands. Well, some of you just have an Aries, Gemini, or Virgo bugging you and you need space from them. Some of you are If you are the magician, you're gathering your resources right now. This is sort of the One Ring Circus card also, where you know that you're the single catalyst for change in your own life. You know that you are a powerful manifester. What's driving you is manifestation and a discovery of your own power. But right now, you're the puppet master. Watch out for pulling your own strings in a way that make you feel uncomfortable, though. I think that a lot of you need space at this time in order to get something done. Some of you also may feel tested by life in some way. The Seven of Wands is, I feel challenged by other people's ideas. Make sure you're not running away from something. Some of you are executing some steps. Do you see how he's hopping from one thing to the next? He's not losing balance. He's just got to get momentum going here so that he doesn't fall into the water. I think you guys are manifesting right now. You may need space to do it. Other people might not agree with how you do things. That is not going to diminish your own personal power. Yeah, I love that. In the recent past and deep within, the Page of Pentacles and the World. Are some of you building like a website or something? The Page of Pentacles, pages are so pivotal in the tarot. They explore and study. You're holding something in very high regard. Some of you are looking for something on the World Wide Web. You might be looking for something far away. I love the world. There's like this all-seeing eye here. It's a fixed energy. It's a pause between one cycle and the next. Some of you are looking for something new to study and develop. Some of you are looking for something far away, perhaps a property. This could also have to do with a child that is far away at this time. Some of you are looking for a passport or some documentation that will help you travel. This is on your mind. You might have to travel in a different way. You might have not had the success you've wanted. Some of you are still in a developmental phase and you need to take a pause and move into a new cycle and a new portal of a developmental phase. You're not ready to put yourself out there yet. You're still manifesting and you need space to do it. Yeah. Your advice at this time, the Nine of Wands and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, well, if any of you have felt left out in the cold, financially strapped, spiritually impoverished, you are freeing yourself from those feelings. Five of Pentacles is a break-even card anyways. You know, you're maybe just out of the red and into the black. Some of you are... You might struggle financially, but you're not panicking. Maybe take a more conservative approach with money this week, moving into November. Some of you are just freeing yourself from spiritually draining cycles, getting better with your finances, but you will be tested. The Nine of Wands is, he looks a little nervous. He's camouflaged here. He's kind of hiding out. Your boundaries might be tested. Spirit may say to you, look, this week may be a test of faith. I mean, especially if you feel like a one-ring circus, Libra, you might need help. You might need to tell people you need space. With the one-ring circus, the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Wands, some of you need space to get shit done. Others of you feel like your boundaries are being tested. Someone may be guarded with you. Don't push them. Their actions are speaking for them. But just hang in there and continue to free yourself from loss and conflict. You can make it if you have good boundaries. You might just be tested this week. The most important action you're going to take in the middle of the month, I have two fives in reverse. I like that the fives and the sixes are here, working through conflict, loss, and change, and working through pivot points. The fives and the sixes are here. You're just working through, I think, the middle of some important cycles. I think some of you thought you were finished with something recently, but there's still more to learn with the Page of Pentacles. Five of Cups in reverse is also good. I love it when any five comes in reverse for the most part. This is where you will be forgiving yourself for some things that you felt bad about. The Five of Cups is regret and crying over spilled milk and a disappointment. Some things might disappoint you this week, but not to the point where you're going to boo-hoo about them. I think you're getting over some stuff, and I think you're going to have a very productive week with the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you have a young Virgo in your life, perhaps. You might be getting over them. Yeah. With the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. A good steady clip, a good steady pace. I often find that the Knight of Pentacles likes to survey the perimeter. He'll walk the perimeter of what is his. I see some of you not ready for a lot of dynamic expansion in your action. You're just going to slowly prove it to yourself and everyone else. The Knight of Pentacles is a very comfortable energy. He just puts one foot in front of the other. It's also the proverbial workhorse of the minor arcana. I think you're working on overcoming some loss here. You're being very productive. You've got a nice, good, steady routine this week. Yeah, which I like. I like the way you see yourself. The Three of Wands to the Star. Some of you, I love the Three of Wands. It's probably one of my all-time favorite cards in the tarot. It's, for me, I call it what dreams may come. You stand on a shoreline, you wait for your ships to come in before you build the Four, which is a foundation. The Three of Wands is where we examine the full growth potential of anything in our life. I do think that you will be very contemplative. I do think that you are thinking about, with the Star of Aquarius, this is a far off distant dream. You're going to have a good week. This week, you may be hit with quite a bit of inspiration. The Star is freedom and renewal, popularity, happiness, coming into alignment with your own soul. Everyone wants to be around the energy of the Star, of a person that's in that energy. I think you're envisioning a wonderful future for yourself right now. And with the Magician here, you're going to gather your resources and make a plan. Now, you may hit some challenges, and that might be why you're not feeling super successful. Just keep putting in the work and hang in there. You're letting go of some shit. You're in an in-between phase, and there is this pause of the world. There's more to be learned with this page, okay? Hidden factors that you're not aware of at this time that may be affecting you. A person showed up over here, so I clarified it a little bit. Hidden factors are the Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Eight of Swords. Well, first of all, this could be a Capricorn in your environment. The Queen of Pentacles is often a Taurus, Virgo, a Capricorn. This is a person who creates a stable environment. They're often very practical. This woman is holding a coin, so again, this is general reading, so for some of you, you know exactly who this person is. The way this person feels is the Devil. They could be somewhat stubborn. They have a very practical side. They may have a bit of a controlling side. They're good at climbing a mountain with the Devil here of Capricorn, but this person may be somewhat led astray. This is like the woods are getting dark and you need to go home, or the big bad wolf is about to come out. This person might be someone you've had issues with. You may be trapped in your head about that person. This person, if it's a person around you, Libra, they have a lot of negative thoughts when that's their action towards you, as they feel stuck in their head. And I said, okay, what are they stuck in their head about? The Two of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Libra, I don't know who this is, but this is a person that does think about communicating with you face to face, having a heart-to-heart conversation about emotions as well, or about a decision that has been made about a relationship. This person might not like that. For some of you, this is a person connected to someone else in your life that you're worried about. Get out of your head about that person. You're probably on the right path. I think if this is a person around you, they stress out about having a breakthrough of some kind with you. This could be for a business opportunity. It could be a friend, a family member. It could be just about anyone in your life. If this is your response to the environment, Libra, first of all, if you have any Capricorn in your chart, you need to look up that placement right now. Watch out for being stubborn and rigid when it comes to the practical side of life, because I see a lot of practicality here with the Five, the Knight, and the Queen of Pentacles. This might be to your detriment. Yes, it might be asking you to face the things that you believe about yourself that limit you, but if you look in the mirror, you will have clarity. You don't need to be beholden to the practical side of life all the time. Watch out for stubbornness. Watch out also for sitting too much. The Queen of Pentacles often is very grounded, but she's sitting in this deck. She may need to move her body. But for some of you, this is just a person that's afraid to talk to you about something. It might even be something financial, but you're feeling good. I mean, the way you're going to be feeling this week, Libra, is justice in the sun. What? This is good. Justice can be a difficult energy. This is someone cutting a cord here. See how that knife is? You may feel really good this week about the choices that you're making. You're feeling very honest. You're feeling very fair. You're focused on balance. You may have a major choice to make about, and you will get clarity on that. With the sun and the world and the star, this might be about a distant dream, travel, relocation. You could also have another Libra or a Leo in your life. If you have Leo in your chart, look that up. What house is it in? You may have to make a major choice about something. You'll have a lot of clarity, but you might not like it entirely. Justice can be a little harsh. Like be honest with yourself and think about consequences. But I think once you do that, you're going to feel good. The sun at least is clarity and optimism, fair and happy. I love that. Final outcome for you is the Three of Cups and the High Priestess. Well, I see a third house. First of all, some of you want to get together with a Pisces, and you will, and you'll have a fun interaction with that person. But what I see here, this is like a third house activation, which is like your local community, fun, happiness, get together, Halloween parties, fall festivals here in the US. Some of you feel the need to go off and hang out by yourselves. Some of you might feel like a little bit of a wallflower right now. Allow yourself to be the true you. If you get overstimulated by a bunch of dancing people at a party, it's okay to go off by yourself and regroup. Some of you might be feeling very empathic right now. There's fun to be had, but you're allowed to sit on the sidelines. You don't have to dance with everybody else. You can just observe. I see some of you in a mode of observation about perhaps a group creative project or a chance to socialize. It's okay to do that. Yeah, I like that. You may also be able to impart your wisdom upon other people, but you will respond to this. People go to a high priestess. She does not go out and seek to lead others or counsel others. She lets people come to her. You may have an opportunity to socialize this week, though. You may even have some very spiritual conversations, which would be really cool. Eight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Details, details, details. There might be something stressful. You have to pick a path to move forward with growth potential that's perfect for you. The Lovers, interesting. That's what might be coming in. Right now, it's just a dream. But I like this for you. Working slow and steady wins the race, overcoming some stuff. Make sure you take breaks so that you can stay in your full power. It's time for transformation. Good luck with this one-ring circus thing and cleaning house. Again, ask for help. And yeah, leadership, education, that's wonderful. Happiness and humor. I love this for you. It looks like coming into November is going to look nice, Libra. All right, that's your message here on this channel for this week. I'll see you guys next week. Check out my other channel, Soma Chandra Libra, as well. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.